The other day, I saw something called Google AI. I am the kind who gets on with doing stuff, learning along the way, and building an understanding of what I am working with. I use many generative AI platforms and have a basic understanding of words like LLM, model, architecture, platform, and the like. So far, whenever I think Google, I think search, Gmail, YouTube, Play Store, and Gemini. I have been using Google Gemini for various tasks, and when I saw Google AI, the first thing I thought was, more information on Gemini, and clicked and stepped into a world of many new names: Nano Banana, Vio, Omni, DeepMind, Antigravity, many new names. When I read DeepMind, I avoided clicking it on the drop-down menu. I instinctively assumed it was a complex machine for doing higher-level computer stuff that I probably would never need. Nano Banana sounds cool, so I thought I will check it out in the end. Google Labs, yeah. Anti-gravity must be a game. I was super excited and started clicking and reading, and it took me some time to figure out what all those names mean and do. So here's what I have figured out so far. Remember DeepMind? Well, turns out DeepMind is Google's artificial intelligence division. The people working there are the ones who research, experiment, develop, test, refine, and eventually release products to you and me. It's not a product or a model or a machine, but the part of Google that produces models and innovations and stuff we use. Google DeepMind has developed 4 foundation models of artificial intelligence. These are Gemini, Nano Banana, Vio, and Gemma. Each of these is actually a family of models based on different algorithms and underlying architectures. Gemini is an MLLM, or a multimodal large language model that handles language, logic, scripting, analysis, reasoning across text, audio, and visuals. Vio is a latent diffusion transformer model that focuses on video generation and related processes. Nano Banana is a hybrid model that combines autoregressive token generation capability of an LLM with capabilities of a diffusion model and is adept at image generation and editing. What about Gemma? I think of Gemma as the twin of Gemini, since Gemma is built on the same MLLM architecture of Gemini, but it is open weight, and anyone, usually developers, can download it, modify or customize it, and develop their own MLLM. So these are model family names: Gemini, Gemma, Nano Banana, and Vio. For each of these, latest versions are released, which is why you will see Gemini Flash or Pro, Gemma 4, Vio 3.1, and Nano Banana 2, etc. By the way, Gemini has a new family member called Gemini Omni, which is not just text-oriented, but an any-to-any model, which means it can handle text, image, and video simultaneously. Out of these, Gemini is Google's frontier model, which means it is the public interface of Google AI for everyone, which is why I always thought Gemini when someone said Google AI or Google's LLM. From all that I have read on Google AI site and other sources, I would say that Google's direction may be to strengthen the frontier model's multimodal nature while maintaining the personality of the other models. I find it fascinating that Google developed 3 different architectures and then brilliantly combined the capabilities of the 3 architectures while still evolving all 3 modalities: text-based, image-based, and video-based. So what did I learn so far? Google has a division called DeepMind that does all things AI, and DeepMind created 4 foundation models: Gemini, Gemma, Nano Banana, and Vio. Of these, Gemini is the integrated multimodal AI model family that users interact with regularly. Thus, Gemini is what I would say is a Google AI product, the consumer-facing product for everyone. Has Google AI released other products? Oh yes, several, and they are designed for different types of work or roles or professionals. The nature of generative AI is such that any platform that is created can be used for multiple purposes by people in different roles and industries. For the purpose of understanding a platform, I find it helps to think in terms of the nature of work or nature of roles. To that end, it helps me to think of platforms as places for personal use, for creative work, for building or developing or making stuff, or for official company purposes. And from that perspective, I see the Google AI ecosystem as providing different platforms or products for each of these categories of users. To clarify the terminology, a platform is the kind of space, while a product is a tangible that is offered for a price. A platform that I can pay to use would thus be a digital product. These terms are used mainly for technical and marketing descriptions, but for the purpose of this video, I am going to use the term platform. Gemini is for personal use, and it has all the capabilities of search, conversation, text-related tasks, image generation, and video generation as well. If I need help to learn or run a quick research, Gemini is the platform or app for it. I can also create images, create reports, project plans, graphs, illustrations, video clips, write a book, a whole lot of things. But if I'm a professional who researches or drafts curriculums or designs learning material for training, or generally require a combination of creative and repeatable business processes, then I am in a creator role, and I could use Flow or Notebook LM. Flow is a Google AI platform that provides visual designers structured workflows to create movies, campaigns, et al. Notebook LM, on the other hand, is a language and reasoning platform that is great for analysts, researchers, authors, and other such professionals. Now, remember how I thought Antigravity was going to be an awesome sci-fi game? Turns out Antigravity isn't a game at all. It's Google's brand new agent-first development environment. If your role is to build, code, and deploy actual software applications, this is your playground. It's a space where developers don't just type code, they launch autonomous AI agents powered by Gemini to write, debug, and execute whole projects for them. And if a developer doesn't need a massive development setup, but just wants a clean, fast sandbox to experiment with raw model code, grab an API key, or test out prompts on Gemini Omni or Nano Banana, they step over to Google AI Studio. It's the ultimate lightweight launchpad for builders. Which brings us to the final role, the enterprise platform for official company purposes. What if you are a startup founder scaling a massive product, or a corporate leader who needs bulletproof security, data privacy, and the ability to train AI on proprietary company data? For this, Google gives us Vertex AI on Google Cloud. This is the industrial heavyweight. It's a commercial platform where businesses can securely manage massive data pipelines, fine-tune the open weights of Gemma 4, and deploy enterprise-grade AI models at scale without any fear of their data leaking out to the public. So that is the mystery solved. DeepMind is the lab inventing the science. Gemini, Gemma, Nano Banana, and Veo are the core engines. And whether you're an everyday user, a creative filmmaker, a software developer, or an enterprise founder, Google has built a specific platform workshop tailored exactly to the way you work. Now that we finally have the map, it's time to start building.